What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We're going to check out the brand new Bittersweet M1A rifle exotic coming to the Division 2 in Year 7 Season 3. This is the PTS right now, so everything is subject to change. But as it stands right now, this is what it looks like. It actually comes with a bigger mag, 20 rounds, which is pretty nice. It looks a little bit weird. It looks like there's way more bullets in there than what there actually is. I'm sure it looks like there's more than 20 in there. But yeah, it's just because it's an exotic. It looks fancy. But it has this talent here, transfusion. Hitting headshots, builds stacked up to a max of 8 when shooting an ally or a skill. Repair them for 50% of the shot's damage for each stack. Healed allies will receive 50% of your repair skills bonus as bonus armor each stack for 10 seconds. All hits guaranteed headshots for 8 seconds after healing an ally or skill while at maximum stacks. And that's the important bit. And that's not actually as good as what I thought it was going to be. And I'll show you why. Well, unless you're a headshot demon that doesn't need to use determined. So basically, you can get headshots with this thing and stack them up. I can then shoot my skill, and then basically I can use Headhunter a bit like determined for 8 seconds until it runs out, and then you have to go back to hitting headshots. So it's kind of like a mini determined that also lets you heal your teammates. So there you go. Now I could shoot my skill, and then for 8 seconds I can just body shot away, and then it goes again. But then if you want to keep that headhunter bonus up, you've got to go back to hitting headshots. So it's a little bit interesting in that respect, because obviously you could shoot the companion this season to do that if you wanted to do it. Damage feels pretty good. I don't know if I've got an, I can see here with my other M1A that's at level 30, 15 in the mag. So we could cap this out because we're on the PTS quite easily. And compare it, and let's give it a go and see if it runs. This is the build that I'm running. I'm not saying this is anywhere near the right build to run, but really what I wanted to test was essentially, can we use perfect headhunter with it? Is it powerful enough? So let's get ourselves in a mission and try it out. All right, so we're at Federal Emergency Bunker. I've capped out the expertise on this thing. My companion is just running riot. Hopefully he'll come in, because oh no, he's here. Alright, well, okay. So what we're reliant on here, which is also a problem, is me getting 8 headshots. Well, it doesn't have to be headshot kills. And now, obviously, because of Headhunter, we are doing some, fairly decent damage already. We don't even need to proc. See if we can hit this yellow. More targets incoming. So 30 million. Incoming hostiles detected. 16. I kind of like it. I'm not even have to proc like shooting the skill proxy. If you lose Headhunter, I could have just shot him and then body shot to build it back up. And I think that would be the biggest use of this. So you can spam away, and if you lose Headhunter, well, just shoot your ally or your companion or your skill. And then, obviously you've healed them as well. You can heal them at any given point. But then you can just build your Headhunter bonus back up really, really quickly. Let's do that in the next section. Just to make sure that it absolutely works. But then there's nothing stopping you running this either. Oh my god, I get so panicked. That's a bad guy. Why is there a bad guy here? There's nothing stopping you running this just with, a glass cannon crit build either. That would work, absolutely brilliant as well. Unfortunately, running spotter could be awkward. We can't mod the barrel for pulse, so that could be a little bit awkward. But let's so obviously at the moment we've got zero stats right now.
I heard she cut a deal to get an evac and fucked over Emily.
Should have stayed on the island with us. She'd live longer.
Now you'll think twice.
Come on, run towards me. I need some head. Right. Hello, sir. Right, so we've got some Headhunter bonus now. This guy's gonna ruin it.
Give up, asshole.
We'll just use our companion to get rid of him. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get some Headhunter going again.
Put me out.
Get you out? What do you mean out? You're my companion. You're meant to be in.
Guess you weren't in cover.
So we're one shot away now
Falling back.
from being capped out. There we go. So now we're capped out.
What the hell?
We're gonna tell him to come in because he's hiding from the action. Please stop hiding from the action. We're gonna shoot him.
They're trying to flank us. Serious trauma.
And it didn't really generate what I was kind of hoping. I was kind of hoping it would generate enough damage with a body shot to guarantee that it would get Headhunter back. But maybe it has to be on a red bar.
I'm going for their flank.
Let's try one more time.
He's using that cover to flank.
Peek.
Ah, shit.
Beginning to think maybe crit build's just the way to go, and this is not a way.
Yeah, winged him.
I mean, unless you're an absolute demon with headshots, maybe.
I'm dry. Hell no.
Alright, let's get rid of that. Probably shouldn't have popped myself on it.
Agent down.
Alright, so let's guarantee ourselves some headshots.
Give up.
Now we're guaranteed headshots. Nah, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to generate the damage to re-proc Headhunter.
Going for cover.
So yeah, maybe not a great way of using it. I actually thought it'd be pretty good.
Identified as division agents.
There's no way the outcast could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight.
See what happens in here. See, now we are proccing now. We're doing some good damage.
Online computer detected.
And no problem whatsoever.
You can use the computer.
But we'll lose that now before we get to the next section. So yeah, overall I think this is a pretty good gun. Compare it to the M1A, it's exactly the same base damage. It just has a better magazine, an extra 5 rounds than what we can get in an M1A. And yeah, I think if you're really good with headshots, you could run the chain killer and you can get yourself out of damage, you know, a little bit with the all headshots, all the guaranteed headshots if you need to. But for me, I'd probably just run it with a crit build. Old school M1A crit build like back in the day will probably be the way to go with this thing rather than doing this. I was really hoping this would be fancy and like a mine, like a determined light, but it doesn't quite hit hard enough to kind of reproc and keep it going all the time. But maybe it would do on, you know, if you're doing easier content, challenging, maybe, you know, you would be absolutely fine. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.